Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be drawing something that someone has been wanting me to draw for quite some time, a mini moose. Sadly not the mini moose from Invader Zim. That would have been really easy. She meant an actual miniature moose that is only 2 inches in size. Why? I don't remember. This was a really long time ago when she asked me to draw this. So I don't actually remember why she wanted me to draw it. But we're going to draw a moose today. I don't know how to draw a moose, but I got a picture. We're going to figure it out. We're just going to kind of sketch some lines out and try to figure out how to draw him. I did just remember he is supposed to be why he exists. He was supposed to be a companion of another character that I have called the Whittle Wizard. He's a little puppet that looks like a wizard, and he just kind of wanders around aimlessly looking for vegetation. My sister thought that it would be better if I were to give him a little guy, because then his life would be less sad, but I said no. But she's continued to pester me about drawing this, so we are going to draw it today. Although, the Whittle Wizard still gets no companion. His whole story is meant to be sad. He is supposed to be getting crops, like extinct crops, or crops that aren't extinct. He's supposed to be saving them. He's very, very bad at his job, and the crops keep going extinct. And the last one was a banana. He finally got a banana. He was going to do science on it to try to reproduce the banana, and then someone ate it. So yeah, he's got no purpose because he can't die. And she wants me to give him little moose friend. Maybe I will in the end of his little story so that he can have a happy ending. Don't really know. I don't really do happy endings. I like to give everyone quite a sad ending, or not a fulfilling ending. I don't know why, I just like to do that. Go like that. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm kind of just spamming things and hoping it looks mostly like a moose. I've got a picture, but I don't really know how to draw this. Also, it's a mini moose, so I'm gonna draw a ruler, and I'm gonna draw 2 inches. It's just gonna be this ruler, except it's gonna be obviously bigger because he is larger than 2 inches. Let's see, I measured an actual moose in the ratio. Let's see if this is actually long enough. So if he was 2 inches, he was 1.5 tall. So if he is 5-ish inches, he should be what? This-ish tall? Is he this-ish tall? He is not. He kind of is. I don't know. What is this-ish? I don't know, I didn't feel like doing the math. Also, this moose is mid-step. Obviously. I don't really know if this is going to make him harder to draw or not. But I feel like it's going to make him a little bit harder to draw. Because his legs are going to look kind of wrong. Because the leg I'm drawing looks wrong. But this is mostly how that leg actually is. Go ahead and erase that, just make it a little better. Grab your pencil, don't just roll it around the paper a bunch, you know. Okie dokie, go with the hoof. His hoof looks quite weird. Their hooves kind of look like heels. He's wearing heels. That's actually kind of funny. Alright. Go like that. And that, I'm not 100% sure how to draw these little heels, but I have to include them because I think that's funny that the moose is wearing heels. It looks wrong. We're gonna keep it because I don't care. You know what I could have done is actually done this and then cut out a bit of it and connected it like that. We'll do that when we redraw it. He's still got his other leg back here. That is kind of like this. This leg is actually going back, so I need to make sure of that. The leg starts here, so we need to make sure it starts there. This leg is mostly actually just straight down and then goes forwards. Okay, yes, we definitely know what we're doing and everything is going fine. Both his knees are at different angles or different parts. Why? I don't know. We're just going to say his knees right there. So that means the entire thing is wrong because this is missized. I don't care. We're going to ignore it and pretend like it's not. It's a whittle wizard. This is a whittle... Or no, that's the other guy. It's a whittle moose. It's a little moose. It's a mini moose. He's not... He's a little magic creature. He doesn't need to look exactly like an actual moose. I don't really know. I don't freaking know, man. Alright, I'm drawing your mini moose. Alright, well, that's all that. Alright, I currently do not have something in front of my door that can actually block people from coming in. Before, I had, like, a thing that I would put in front of the door, so when I'm recording, people won't accidentally walk in. I don't have that right now because it's at the other house. I don't like that. I didn't like it, so we're getting rid of it. We don't need it to stay. It doesn't need to stay. Okay, we go like that. Yep, that's the ground. Kind of. So what is this in line with this? It's a little bit more forward. What? I just realized I'm talking like this. How long have I been talking like this, and why am I talking like this? That is a that is an excellent question I don't have an answer to. I just randomly start talking in accents because I'm talking to myself for so long. Right, what are we actually gonna do? Drop the accent first, and then forget how to not accent. And wondering if I am doing accent right now, I don't know. Alright. I do accents so often that whenever I drop the accent, it's like, am I doing this right? Am I still doing an accent? Alright, what the hell are we doing? Drawing a moose? Well, trying to, it's looking mostly moose-like. Oh yeah, we don't have a timer today. We don't gotta, like, pretend like we're, doing it super fast. Alright, go like that, get the stuff drawn. I was gonna start singing something there, but then I realized I have no idea what the hell I would sing. Alright, get that there. Get that there. Get that there. Beautiful. Why is your leg like that, sir? We don't know and we don't care. We should probably lift your hoof up a bit. Just a little bit. What the fuck did I just say? Just a little bit. Because we want... you are wrong. I don't care. We're going to keep it as is because of... I don't want to make it super difficult to do. Alright. I'm going to be surprised if this actually ends up turning out nicely, because I don't want to draw this. I still don't want to draw this, as I'm actively drawing this. She's going to stop asking me, and she is my source of where most of my ideas for drawings come from, and she has not stopped saying this. So, my sauce has run dry. So I need to draw this now. It's beautiful, isn't it? No, I don't like it. Because I don't like mooses, because I think they're boring. That's why I originally said I did not want to do it, because I thought it would be boring. And because it did not fit with the story of the Whittle Wizard. Alright. How the hell do we draw a tail? I actually have no fucking clue, because I don't draw tails. Maybe we should start drawing more tailed creatures. I mean, I draw Mischief. He has a tail, but his tail is not an animal tail. Sure, I don't care. That's close enough for now. The air has shut off and it has suddenly become quiet. We do not like the quiet. The quiet lets us be louder. It seems like I'm being much louder when the quiet happens. Now time to draw the head of the moose, which is the part I was least looking forward to, which is why I was drawing the body first, which I usually do. I usually put the head off. But I usually at least like drawing the head on humans. But not so much on animals, because they confuse me. I don't draw animals often. And the heads confuse me because I don't know what the skulls look like, and I can't tell what the hell is going on under all that fur. And I don't like that. I also have no idea how I'm going to draw his freaking antlers, I just realized. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Alright, he is kind of leaning quite down, which is actually kind of easy and nice for me. An eye there-ish, I don't know. There, and then go like that, maybe? I really don't know. Okay, so about the curve here. Look at that curve and look at how it relates to our curve. His is much higher, and then it goes into beard of some kind. So his beard is kind of, we need to just draw some beard. It's gonna be what it is. It's not gonna be the best, but it honestly doesn't look, it looks drawn incorrectly in this picture, and this isn't a drawing. This is just what a freaking moose looks like, and he looks like he's been drawn wrong. I feel like that for most animals. Most of the time I look at an animal and I'm like, you are incorrect, sir. Alright, I'm gonna have to start drawing more animals anyways. I want a cat, and I want to draw said cat. So I need to learn how to draw cats, so that I can draw my cat and have it actually be accurate, so I can draw to, like, do a designated drawing once a year of said cat, and document its process. Age? It's age. That'd probably be a better way to put it. How do their eyes work? I don't really know. This is a very blurry picture, so we're just gonna kind of give it a basic, what honestly most animals, or with what most eyes look like. And I'm gonna give it, that's a goat eye. That is a goat eye. It gets an eye like that. And then we'll just shade that in. Why the eye like that, man? Why'd I do that? That's funny though, so we're keeping it. He is so wrong, but it's funny. We gotta keep it. She never said I had to draw a good moose. She just said a moose. I'm doing my best. You know, I'm actually having a lot more fun with this than I thought I would actually have. I was going into this not wanting to do this like at all, but I just didn't know what else to draw. But I did this is actually kind of fun. It's fun. It's fun. You know, that's what I think, like, whenever I draw, like, almost anything that I don't want to draw. I should really just, draw. Alright, these ears are incorrect, though. How does the ears work? Okay, ears on head like this, and point. Shk and shk. So, shk, we need pointed like that. We need to see slight of inside of ear, but not too much of inside of ear. The cylinder. Look at the beautiful cylinder. Now turn cylinder into ear. How do we turn cylinder into ear? We do not know. It's very complicated. But it's not. I'm just stupid. But we'll figure it out here together. We're going to trace around this cylinder just a little bit to try and make it, the correct shape. Because this shape is very, very important to the cylinder. Not the ear, I mean. The cylinder is important to the ear too. I've never actually seen anybody draw ears like this with the cylinder. I've just done that when drawing goblin ears and decided that it's definitely a good idea to do. That's still wrong. It's so much easier with a goblin ear. Can I just give him a human ear? I think that would be funny, but I don't know how to draw human ears either. Well, let's see if I can draw a human ear real quick. Human ear. Okay, now that we drew a human ear, time to draw animal ear. How to draw animal ear? Well, moose ear look like this. Moose. 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 The noises are the sounds are very important, because otherwise, how are you going to know it's a moose? Yes, look, we need to do that, but there. Why no working spot of place it need to be? Where's the antlers go? Where's its antlers go? Its antlers go like right here. Let's draw the antlers first, because I don't know how to draw them anyways. I genuinely can't see this dude's antlers at all. They're not there. Like, I see the antler for the other side, but the one on the side of me, he doesn't have one there. He actually might not have one there. Does this dude only have one antler? They shed their antlers, right? It's possible. I don't know. I don't know. We can come up with something. There's more pictures up here. There's multiple moose up here. Moose skulls. I can't remember what it was, but I said some random word as it was the plural of moose. And I said it so confidently that I tricked my sister. She genuinely had no idea if I was actually just bullshitting her or not. But the plural of moose is, I think it's calf. I think it's the same as just fucking cows. I could be wrong though, because I looked that up a very long time ago when she asked me to draw this. So, all right. So here's my antler. He's beautiful, and I name him Terrence. This is Terrence the antler. He's very sharp because we want Mr. Moose here to be able to defend himself against all the other males. We want him to be the best one. He's going to be the strongest moose there is, with no fucking ears because I can't draw them. Do we give him another antler? Obviously we should, but do we? I guess we will just kind of weebity boobity boo, another antler for you. Alright, just kind of go like this. Go ahead and go like that. Pretend like these lines are all perfect and stuff. Okay, we gotta erase a little bit of Terrence. Sorry, Terrence. Alright, we had to erase a little bit of you because I was messing you up. We'll go and shade this because that is the antler in the background, and we want everybody to know that. It's beautiful. Can you tell? I can't really tell. It kind of looks like I gave Terrence a unicorn horn. That's fine. Maybe he's a unicorn moose. You don't get to know that. I do, though, because I made Terrence. I guess he is just Terrence now. The moose is Terrence, not just the horn. His name is Terrence. That is a great name for a moose. Don't you agree? I agree, and that's all that matters. Alright, Mr. Terrence, time to get your beautiful, beautiful ears in here. Please allow me to actually draw them correctly, or at least somewhat correctly now. I would appreciate that. You are not cooperating. Let me try again before I give you a human ear. If I do not succeed, we're going human ear. I do not care. I don't typically do joke drawings like that, just because of skill issue. But if I can't draw this stupid ear, we will be giving him a human ear. Hold on. Let me consider this. I don't want to give him a human ear, so I'm not going to. Even if I decide not to do this, I was just saying that. We're just gonna keep that. It's not that bad. Okay. The rest of the body. Do we even bother fixing it? Like, it's not bad. I didn't really make a lot of mess while doing this. I mean, it's not perfect or anything, but I didn't make a ton of mess while doing this. It just needs a little bit of cleanup, like erasing some of the sketchy lines. I could add a little bit of fur onto him. But overall, Mr. Moose, I think, is done here. What was his name? Terrence. Terrence the Moose is done. Congratulations, Terrence. You have been born. I did just remember you are 2 inches long, and I do need to do something about that. Right. Are we supposed to shade these in? I don't know, we're gonna say so. I haven't looked up at the moose in a while, and I don't plan on looking now. And I'm not fixing that heel because I don't care. Alright. Now, Mr. Moose, you are 2 inches long. That is very important. We shall grab an actual ruler, go like this, measure you from butt to snout. Measure you in inches because 2 inches long, I need an inches measurement. Okay, about 5 inches, so 2 inches would be this. So if we draw a ruler, hold on, let me try to measure it mostly correctly. Okay, a line from here to here. We'll go ahead and actually, no, we're not going to continue the line off. It's just going to be a 2-inch long ruler. Then we're just going to do a line straight up. I don't really care how long this is, just however long I feel like making it. That, and that. Then go back to the top. Go ahead and actually make this a straight line because those are at 2 different elevations, which isn't that big of a deal, but right now we need to measure 2 inches. This will be the line. This will be the line for 1 inch, and that will be 2. He is 2 inches. How do we do this? I don't know. We're just going to put... The line is here, so we shall go 1, and then over here, 2, and over here, 0. It's beautiful, isn't it? He is 2 inches long. I am not detailing that. I don't want to. We shall write up here. Inch ruler. Yes, you want him in centimeters? There is him in centimeters. He is just shy of 13 centimeters long for all you non-Americans. Alright, he's beautiful. I'm done. I don't know how long this took me. This took me 24 minutes. That's actually not that bad. I was expecting longer. So yeah, see you next time. I've got no idea what I'm drawing tomorrow. I might draw some little plastic things I have. It really depends on if I have time. Goodbye. Subscribe, join the Discord. Bye-bye.